Hey everybody, we are going to get started today with our reading lesson for this week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get started and read this passage that we have up here on the board. After I read that, I'm going to talk about the main idea, what the passage was about, and I want you to actually, in your class kick that you're watching this on right now, use the text tool or the pen tool up at the top, and I want you to circle the correct answer that you guys think is the main idea for this passage. Okay, so it's called a special stone. Magnets have been used for thousands of years, but it's not clear who first discovered them. Some say that it was a Greek man named Magnus. One day, his shoes became stuck to a large rock. He discovered that this rock could pull metal things towards it. He decided that the rock must be pulling at the metal nails in his shoes. He had found the first magnet. People were amazed by this rock that could pull metal towards it. The rock came to be known as a magnetite. People had different ideas about what this special rock could do. Some people said that the magnetite was so powerful that it could cause whole ships to disappear. They thought there were islands full of magnetite that could pull ships towards them, making them sink. But other people began to look for ways that magnetite could be used for good. One invention that used magnetite to help people was the compass. A compass has a needle that shows directions like north or south. This makes the compass a useful tool for helping people find their way. Compasses also make it possible for more people to travel safely across the ocean. Thanks to the compass, ships could sail through dense fog. Following a compass kept the ship on its path. Even though the sailors couldn't see it through the fog, today ships big and small use magnetic compasses to journey safely across the seas. Okay, so now I want to know, what do you guys think that this text is about? Do you think it's about the dangers of magnets? Then circle this first option. Do you think it's about the history and the use of magnets? Circle the second option. Or do you think it's about the person who invented magnets? Then circle the third option. So after you think about it, go ahead and use the writing tool in your class kick, and then you can circle which one you think is the main idea. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if I forgot to do this right at the beginning, but my name is Mrs. Bogart. I'm sure you guys have watched my videos now for a couple weeks for reading. So, I just wanted to make sure that you guys, that I told you guys my name in case you aren't in my class. All right, so this week in reading, what we're going to be doing is reading every day so that we can increase our reading fluency. And basically, that means being able to read out loud and the pace that we're reading. So, by reading every day in your class kick, you're helping to increase that and you're becoming a better reader. Then, what we're going to do this week is being able to comprehend what's happening in the passage that we read. There's going to be a couple of passages for you guys to read this week, so you're going to actually be figuring out what is happening. And then by the end of this week, you'll be able to answer the questions to show what actually happened in the story, as well as logging in every day to work on your reading fluency. So the passage you're going to read this week, I know we're into spring, so we're not really getting snow anymore, but I still thought this was a fun passage for you guys to read. It's called Snow Dance. So you're going to read this passage, and then after you've read the passage in your class kick, you are going to click to your next page, and then you'll have a couple of questions to answer. There's some multiple choice, and then there are some writing questions as well, where you can write out your answers. And then on the bottom of the page, there is actually a challenge part where you can write a poem that goes along with the story that you read for Snow Dance. And remember, anytime that you are reading or that you're answering the questions that go with the passage, you can always click back to the previous page, and you can look back in the passage if you can't remember what you were reading about or what was being talked about. The last thing that you're going to do this week is you're going to practice your reading fluency, like I was just talking about. You are going to record yourself reading on your class kick every single day so that you can increase your reading fluency. The passage that you're going to read this week is called Raise a Puppy, Make a Difference. I think you guys are really going to like this passage because it's talking about service dogs and kind of some of the trainings that they go to before they can start actually helping people. So with this, it's really important to make sure you're logging in every day, recording yourself reading on these pages. So for Monday, you'll go on the Monday page. For Tuesday, you'll go on the Tuesday page. If you need any help logging in with that, just let your teacher know and they will be able to help you out with that. I hope you guys have an awesome week and let me know if there's anything you guys need. Bye guys.